He looks like he loves you too.
Wake up, wake up, it's time to start the show. With Joey C and Lou, let's get ready to
Ready
go.
to go.
Pineapple, morning's fresh start. And Sippin' Rico always plays his part. Cupcakes, quarter cruising by. Ross dogs, broken spirits staying high and dry. Articulate John, still feeling hazy. Am I still drunk? This morning's crazy. Dead fool's here, repping strong. Happy Gosling, tagging along. Joey C, in the morning with Lou, where the chat is buzzing and the crew is true. From wild tales to jokes untold, this morning's show was pure gold. Ross Dog shouting, Keith Moreland's the man. Chris Mack asks Joey heard about Aaron's plan. Ref agree with the classic call. No B, no green, echoing through the hall. Crumb says Hawk, Arnie's here to stay. Cupcakes corner, cruising all the way. Ryan A's got the jokes making the rounds. Imran Khan and his pot smoking sound. Joey C, in the morning with Lou, where the chat is buzzing and the crew is true. From wild tales to jokes untold, this morning's show was pure gold. Luke of the Bind with a cryptic note. Quad can't mend in a clash they wrote. Happy Gosling's got the Greendale beef, while Ross Dog spins stories like a true chief. Space Chief clouds by with flames and fire. Am I still drunk? This morning's crazy. Do the Arnold impression one more time. This morning's show's in its prime. Joey C, in the morning with Lou, where the chat is buzzing and the crew is true. From wild tales to jokes untold, this morning's show is pure gold. So grab your coffee, don't be late. Joey C and Lou, they set the date. With laughs and vibes, they'll make your day. Joey C in the morning with Lou, here to stay.
Good morning. Joey C in the morning with Lou, Big Lou, King Lou.
No, let's get it right. I'm the cuck.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
According to Rocco, I'm a cuck. But
you're one of Catalano's cucks, my first cuck.
But I know for a fact you're not fucking me, and I'm not fucking you. So
yeah,
how does this work?
I don't know.
Are we cucking Mrs. C? Like,
I don't think so. I don't think that's the problem.
Yeah. So according to Rocco, but Rocco needs to explain himself then. Who is the cuck?
Well, he hardly was on this. I was on there about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and he kind of got off the air and started covering up stuff in his little room there, which I already have photos of every dimension of his little workstation. You know, I've got them all over the place. It's Rocco everywhere. El Harible, Rocco, Tukey. I got it all over. I had some great comments. I have had some great feedback until yesterday. Someone left the comments in the show. This is going to be really a dive. It's going to be 2 episodes. He's going to bomb. He's just going to clip. You know, they said I was going to snipe him. How am I going to snipe him? I put so much work into this. I got so many clips. I've got so many things. I even know how to bring it up on stage, put the packet here. I fucking got it all down to a science, man. I'm ready. All I got to know, I got it where we'll be on the side or underneath. I know how to stop the clips in the middle of the clip. The volume is good. I even went back and tested the volume on every clip I printed. And the good thing I did that, because the first 12 things, there was no volume when I did it through another program. It clipped everything the way I wanted it, made it in a packet, and there was not 1 ounce of volume in any of them. Now, if I would have just did that, and put it in here and didn't check it, I would have come up Tuesday, I would have clicked it, and with no volume, I'd have been fucked. So I did. So then after I discovered that, I went through everything like a fine microscope. And we're going back to Rocco's El Relay #1, which was horrible. And Tukey's first one, which wasn't too bad, was a little, but we're going to just have some fun. I think it's going to be fun. I think I heard a lot of people talking about, but Bob Levy said this: if Joey C worked on it the way he claimed, this is going to be a hit. If he put the work in, he finally gets it, because he's finally getting my. Bob said I'm putting my. They thought he was talking bad about me, and everybody started jumping on Bob. Bob goes, I'm not talking. I guess he had Tom Gully on, and Tom Gully said, "Well, that's kind of." And Bob goes, no, he's just putting his brain back in his head. That's what Bob said. I'm putting my brain back because it's been gone. And I looked at it. That's a good way to put it, Bob. I'm putting my brain back in. He goes, he's got his brain putting back in, and this time it's right. You know.
Nice.
So what do you think about that? I got my brain back, you know.
I never knew you lost your brain, but okay.
I did. Bob said I lost my brain.
Well, you did lose your brain because you did go on a stupid show Saturday.
Oh no, but see, here's the thing. I wasn't going to go on. Cardiff sent me a link, but it was to a link where it was just me being recorded. And I go, what's the kind of game? I go, are you playing a game, Cardiff? And then JT, I will announce, JT is going to be my call screener. We're going to have a call-in number for this show, too. I've got the call-in studio. JT already does that for Rocco. So JT's familiarized with being the host and how everything writes to him, and he screens the calls for us. And I have to get with him today, and he has to take it over. I guess you go in there and you could forward everything to the call streamer. So I got to figure out how to do that. So we're gonna have a call streamer. That's gonna be JT. We're gonna have we're gonna do this right, man. We're gonna and I'm still not done because as I started learning this shit, and I already learned it because I took all these classes with Hackride and all these shows, and then I know how to put things in chapters. I know how to put our shows in chapters. I could do that now too. How about that?
We could break the show down into chapter.
Yes, I can do it into chapters. Yes.
So we can be in chapters since we suck so bad, so they can pick and choose what chapter they want to go to.
Right. But here's the thing. I just, I could do the chapters. I got it down to a science. It's so easy. If I'd have known, man, I really been lazy. I come to the conclusion. Bob was right. I lost my brain because some of the stuff, and Bob, he has the same problem I do. He don't know all that technology stuff. So he's, he just pushes a button and he goes to work, and I'm kind of the same way, but Bob is learning all this stuff too, because, he's been home. Gina's been gone and she's been like his technical advisor and, and he's just going with the flow, but he's got, as he's getting good, he's channeling brainwaves to me, see? And as he channels those brain waves to me, my brain starts getting back into my head here, technology. I can say it, technology. Okay.
Hey, you want to laugh?
Yeah.
So
this don't stop nonstop. It's like it's unbelievable. I can't. I'm changing my number. I'm finally gonna give it up. I should have did that long. I'm getting rid of the number so that they can have all their fun because it's going bye.
Am I coming over today?
I don't know. Are you? I don't know yet. I don't know.
I know today's payday, so
it's technically payday,
but
YouTube
decides to pay us.
It says it's the 21st to the 26th. Is always what it says today could be payday. Yeah.
So,
Team Doom, we're Team Doom too.
Have you heard the fact that everyone's favorite president was at a McDonald's yesterday pretending to work a shift?
Who was the Biden or Trump?
Everyone's favorite president isn't Biden, Joey.
Well, I don't know. I don't really follow that shit. I can't vote, so what's the sense of following it?
So, Trump was at a McDonald's in North Carolina yesterday, but
wow.
God forbid, it was all a fucking act.
Really? What do you mean an act?
The McDonald's was closed until 4 p.m.
Really? So they were just making it like he was American serving
photo op.
So he was serving 1 billion, but he really wasn't serving 1 billion.
He wasn't serving shit. Cars were rehearsing in the drive-through.
Wow, a fake show.
Oh, you people who want to keep voting for this ass clown. Like, I understand we don't really talk about politics, but when this shit comes up, you just can't help but laugh at the stupidity that he sinks himself to act like he's part of the American people.
You see, though, Miss Alyssa Etheridge, you think we don't know? That's why we make fun of them right back. See, when we get off air, I don't really give a shit. See, here's the thing. You got to care if people are making fun of you. I don't really care. Do you know how much exposure I get a day for the last 15 months? Love you too. Do you know how much exposure Joey C gets? Do you know that you punch me up, I come right up, no problem? Where a lot of people are like, I can't even find a show. I don't care if they make fun of me, if they blow my dick, if they fucking scratch my balls. I don't give a shit. You see,
So
they
you want
think
someone to blow your dick and scratch your balls? That's a
I don't
recipe.
care if that's what they're doing, if they're making fun of me. Here's the thing. For 15 months, they think I'm the dumbest idiot in the internet. That just fits perfect for my personality. Because, it's like a violin, world's greatest violin. I have been so slick all my life, and I've been very smart, and I might not be educated in books or history or science, or I don't know how to cut up a fucking dissect a frog because I didn't like biology, and I didn't know how to swim because I didn't go to swimming class. But let me tell you something. When it comes to me waking up, putting my feet on the floor, me going out and hustling a dollar, making a buck, or me being the center of attention, I've done that very well. I injected myself 15 months ago to be the most hated guy on the internet. That was my plan from day one, which is a very true fact because you can ask Peter Sky Parker. He'll tell you because he's the one guy that figured it out after 4 weeks in. I injected myself to be the most hated guy. So who's laughing, Melissa? Are they laughing or am I laughing? I got exactly what I wanted. So
No, Ryan A is laughing because he gave us $2. Yo,
Thank
another
you.
day in the life of Joey C, my wiggers.
So the next time you think that Joey C is just that, it don't matter because everybody wants to talk to Joey C. Everybody wants to ride my coattail. Everybody wants to get clout off of me. I love it. I love it. Like I've said from the beginning, this ends when I say it ends, not when anybody else says it ends. So just remember that. Keep that in the back of your head, and you'll get through your morning better. Okay. Just know I got this. I always get the final word of everything. I never lost a war in my life. I got lots of surprises coming. Lots of surprises coming.
Yeah, like a new minivan out behind door number 4.
Lots of surprises coming. Don't worry. My turn now. So I got the exposure I wanted. I set out for it. And let me tell you something. Good, bad, making fun of me, just using me, thinking I'm this, thinking I'm that. It all worked to my advantage the way I wanted it. So that makes me a winner. So
yes, it does.
So I'm okay. I can sleep pretty good when I sleep, and I can get up and I can look myself in the mirror and say, fuck all them, okay? I don't really give a fuck, okay? Here's the thing. They're comedians, and they're not even, half of them are not even really funny. You understand? They're all a bunch of old guys that are fucking has-beens. You understand? Most of them, right? They're not even really funny to the fan base in the Davaverse. That's their humor, but they're really not. But there are some that are really good at the craft, like Bob Levy, and like I said, TSN is probably the most legit group of guys that did it right. So Carl does it right. Those guys do it right. You understand? Follow their model and you can't lose. You understand? Follow anybody else's model, you might lose. So I hear Patrick Melton. Is something wrong with him now? I don't know if that's a work. But
yeah, there is something wrong with him. He'd like to take it up the ass.
Well, we know that, but I mean, I heard he might have cancer. Is he getting chemo or something?
Well, I hope for his sake he's not lying.
Yeah, I mean, with him, everything's a work. He probably one of the biggest liars in the internet is Patrick Melton for sure. Everything he does is a made up fucking fantasy, or But if he is sick, I really wish him the best.
If he's sick in real life, I wish him the best.
Me too. I really do.
If he's lying about this, karma's going to be a bitch.
Well, I mean, he's already got feeling that karma now as he backsliding after being on. He's been on the internet. He's been doing that show since 2006, I believe, which is 18 years now. You talk about Everybody says steel toes a beggar. Melton's got his own way how he brings in his money. And let me tell you something. He grifts really good, but he grifts where he goes on massive, extravagant trips and doesn't do anything he says he's going to do, except go to operas and laugh at everybody when he's in foreign countries. Ha ha! Thank you for the opera. So Rocco left me in Cardiff on yesterday for a few minutes, and he was just not there. And Cardiff kept banning OJ. And then Cardiff goes, "Are you done now? Okay, go." And I left. But JT sent me the real link. Cardiff sent me a link. It was to the show, but it was like a recording, but I wouldn't be live. And I'm like, "Cardiff, do you realize what you did?" He goes, "I thought Cardiff," like, "Oh," but it was just it was you know. Then Carter sent me this link again, and it was the real one. But JT took care of it. JT took. But Carter will be on tonight with us or tomorrow night with us. He'll be a guest.
Will he now? Great.
Yeah, he will be our guest.
Looking forward to a spud.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. He is good at his craft. And to have him on opening night, or inaugural night of the Uncle Rocco show tomorrow, I think will be the...
He's a plant, Joey.
Yeah, listen to me. It's like this. Here's my theory on this, okay? It's better to keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. We will find out if he's an enemy or a friend. And if he turns out to be a true friend, we got a gift, my friend. We got a gift of something very nice. If he turns out to be an enemy, we'll fry that potato. You understand? That's simple. It's that simple. That's it. That's simple. That's all we could do. We fry him up. And I'll give him to you as a present to eat.
I don't want to eat him.
Yes, you do. If he's a rat, if he turns out to be a rat, but he's not a plant. I believe he's sincere. He always had a confrontation with Tukey. Why do you think he doesn't do the Tukey show? His twin brother.
Criticizing anyone? I'm not criticizing anyone, Doom.
No,
especially for using a filter. You fucking ass clown.
No, now Doom's not.
I've been giving you the benefit of the doubt, but you a piece of shit too, you stupid bitch.
Oh boy, here we go. Now I got to beg to differ that you got two of the greatest guys in the Daddleverse.
Call me a fucking hypocrite. You're the biggest hypocrite of them all. You talk so much shit about people. You love to clip. What do you really do, you sack of shit?
Wow. It's boy, oh boy. This is gonna. Two things are gonna even happen here. We're either gonna blow up to be the greatest. Oh
yes, I would like to tussle, Doom, and that's a tussle you won't win.
Ooh.
And I'm not talking about let's make video clips. No, bitch, let's do this in real life, motherfucker. Bring your ass somewhere so I can smack the shit out of you too. And bring fucking that ass clown Mason with you.
Ooh.
We'll make it a 2-on-1 and you both will lose.
I just do it. I knew this was coming.
Oh, he's gonna make a fucking video. Like, I care about fucking videos. I just had this stupid ass dabbler call me a cuck. I'm the farthest thing from a fucking cuck. Yeah,
that's
you
true.
know what? I do cuck, Rocco. I cuck you while I'm fucking your wife and you're sitting in the corner jacking your micro dick.
Ooh, God. Can you tell me how you really feel? Can that be possible here? Huh?
Yeah.
I know
how I really feel. I don't like none of these fucking people.
But
half these people are all sacks of shit.
You should use that to your advantage.
All they fucking do is sit behind a fucking keyboard and type like they big and bad. They're all a bunch of losers who sit in their fucking... let's just say half of them don't live in their mama's basement, while the other half circle jerk inside of some fucking Discord.
The question I have to ask you:
they were all fucking cool with each other.
Are they naked when they're doing that?
Of course they're fucking naked because they don't have no fucking clothes.
Okay, all right. I just want to make that clarify.
I'm not talking to you, Gaseous. I
didn't know if they were naked or if they were fully dressed. Do you think any of them might be priests and they're in the cloth with the thing on their neck?
No, that would be funny.
Huh? I mean, I wondered that if any of them were in their cloth, they're priests and they're making white and and especially to you because
Mason, I can make you go away, but the difference is Joey would bring you right back because Joey has this fascination that you are somehow, some way, some form and shape on his side. But little does he know, you're really just a fucking plant too.
Oh man, am I finding out new stuff today?
Clearwater Chat's available for the weather at 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, thanks, Chad. Okay, we'll get it right out to you right now. But I didn't know your schedule this week, pal. We'll take care of that right now. Well, wait a second. I have to do this way. Okay, here. Ba-ba-boom, ba-doom. We go here. All righty. Let me make sure I'm on the laptop, and I don't know if he's programmed in here. Let me see. I think it's. Let me see. Hello. Is that it? Yeah, there he is. Got him. Okay, buddy. I think I sent it to you. I hope I sent it to you. I hope I gave it to the right person. It's your picture.
Go pull Chad out. Fucking got in by
Huh?
mistake.
What happened? Oh my God, you did not, Chad. That was an error. Lou did it. But who were you banning? Rochi?
Your favorite fucking cockroach.
Oh, I love the cockroach though.
Yeah,
I
you
really
love the
do.
fucking cockroach.
I
Joey
really do.
didn't block Chad by nothing. That was me, and I told him to fix it.
Coming out, coming for the rescue, Chad. Coming to the rescue, buddy. Hey, Jim Norton's live today, right now. No wonder.
Who the fuck is Jim Norton? Who gives a fuck about who else is live? Like, who gives a shit about these fucking clowns? Fuck a Jim Norton. Fuck a Bob Levy. Fuck them all.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's wrong with you today? You okay?
Stop worrying about who's live. Let's worry about what we got going on here.
Man, oh man, oh man. But Jim Norton, he's got a cool wife.
I don't give a fuck about his wife.
Oh, yeah, I think you would if you knew who his wife was.
No, I wouldn't. I don't care about a Jim Norton and his wife. I don't care about fucking Sir Levy and his fucking coffin show. Let's focus on what we're doing.
But he's a Dracula. He's the original.
Original. He's unhinged, Joey. I'm scared for you.
Oh my God.
Bro, you know what? I'm gonna teach this bitch a lesson.
Now, wait a minute now. Let's gotta go too far now. Let's not go too far.
Put his ass in timeout for a little while.
Who did you put in timeout?
Fucking Mason. Fuck Mason.
Oh, come on.
I didn't ban him. I just put him in timeout so he doesn't lose his wrench.
Oh my
God
God.
forbid the fucking whiny bitch will fucking cry about, Joey, I lost my wrench. Please give me my
I'll give it back to him. I'll give it right back to him.
I can't function without my wrench. Oh my God, Joey. Lou is such a degenerate. You should fire him. Oh, it's all these fucking ass clowns.
They're asking for censorship, Lou. They're asking me to put a censorship on this.
Well, do what you got to do, Joey.
I didn't even know how to do that. What the hell is censorship? I can't bleep out. They want me to bleep you out. They want you to go bleep, bleep, bleep. Is that what they're talking about?
Yep. Beep, beep.
Beep. Okay. You ready? You get on the roll, and I'll do the beep, beep. Ready? Okay. Here we go. Go.
What?
You go ahead and get on a roll, and I'll censor you. Go ahead.
Oh, fuck this shit.
Beep, beep.
Oh yes, I'm a liberal. No, I'm actually just a person who pays attention. You fucking don't want to vote for idiots.
You know what this is going to be for me? My worst haters are going to start loving me and hating you.
Good. Then I've done my job for you. Then I've done my job. I'll be the best.
That's going to be interesting. You're going to take all my haters. You can't take my haters from me. You can't take the worst of the worst. They're starting to like me. Wow. Yes. I did read Greg Ward's view on me on Reddit, though. I did read it, Greg Ward. I caught that the other day. Your little piece on me on Reddit. You think I don't go on Reddit, huh? I'm everywhere. But that's okay. I liked it. I respected your opinion. I really did.
Yeah, you know, I can't pay attention to you, Joey, because I'm playing mobile games.
Mobile games? How you like my new horn?
What the fuck?
Oh,
yes, I fuck stray cats. Ooh, how fun is that?
I don't like cats. I'm allergic to cats myself.
I can't stand cats or fucking dogs.
Wow, look at this one. This is a new guy. I like this guy. Who's this guy? I've never seen that before. People that talk about other men's wives are they don't get on the regular. No one is tough for saying it's gonna your wife. Very nice. I got a trouble. I got my own problem. I got to take care of mine. I got no time to worry about anybody else's. You know. I like that. Where's Levy at? He's becoming. Hey Bob, hey Bob, call him Bob. So I got this thing, man. I got this thing. I downloaded this wheel. I now got to figure out how to integrate it into the show. I got this lie detector thing on there too. You put your thumb up to it, you push a button, it scans your thumb, and you gotta say a question out loud. You see, and whatever you ask, it'll tell you if it's a lie or a fucking. And let me tell you something. That motherfucker worked because I tested it a lot yesterday, and I asked questions that I knew it would be a lie, and it came up a lie. I purposely asked the questions to make it a lie, but the stuff I said was true. All said, this is true. This is true.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, it must, and it's on the screen, and you don't touch the screen. You just put your scan, and a scanner scans your and it reads what you're saying is true, and that freaked me out because I'm like, wow, because I thought it was just a gimmick, just a toy or a fake thing. But it actually worked. It actually worked. But you got to have the physical thumb there. You know what I'm saying? So like you would have to download it. We have a guest on. They'd have to download it. Otherwise it's just me. People could put questions in. Ask this stuff about you, and I put my thumb. That could be a bad disaster too.
Interesting.
Yeah. I ask myself, I swear to God, I put the thumb on and I go, Joe, is it true that you sucked dick before? And it says, this is a lie.
Really?
Yeah. You see? It's because I never did, see?
Did you ask it if you took it up the ass? And it said
yes? I asked a couple questions like that. I asked a lot of questions like that just to prove to myself that I know that I'm that no part of me is that I'm gay or that I don't worry about it. I can be around gays and I'm not nervous or I'm just cool. I roll with the flow. I don't care what anybody is. And it's like I couldn't believe it because I figured, okay, watch, I'm gonna ask some question. It's gonna just always say that's a lie, that's a lie. It's gonna be one of them. I'm gonna tell you something. It scans your thumb and it fucking works, man. It worked. Now, if it don't understand the question, it'll come out like this did not compute or this did not understand, So then you got to redo it. So it can kick back where they can't give you an answer, because it's confused. Or me, I talk funny anyhow. I'm not clear sometimes, or I pronounce maybe a word bad or something, So I can understand that. I jammed it up a little bit, But I was pretty impressed with it. And the wheel I got is cool. You could change it to different wheels, and then it gives you. It's like the one wheel. It's about fruit. It lands on a fruit. And that's what it tells you. That's the fruit you have to eat right now. It's pretty cool, but I don't know how to integrate it into the show. Like to have it up here like with us right now.
So you kind of want to integrate that for busting balls, so it's something you eat.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's when I come to the food part. Yeah, because it was like a food wheel. But a fruit wheel. But we could probably reprogram it. I think there's a way of going where you write what you want on each thing.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool, and you hear it pretty good. It spins and it's real cool. But it's like whatever's on there, we could take that off. You could just go to where you enter what each thing what you want. Let's say, well, Joey eats a shoe today. Joey eats a sock today. Whatever you want to. I'm just using an example. Joey shows his asshole on screen today. If it lands on that, you know what I'm saying? Joey is the most hated guy in the day. Joey, they make fun, whatever, you just make up stuff, Vito Bandito's got me on this shit, man. Ever since he's put me these ideas in my head about game shows, I kind of started looking into it really hard. See, people think I really don't pay attention to them. I pay attention to everybody. Every little thing thrown my way, I take a note and I go back. It might take me a while. Sometimes I'm lazy and fuck that, but I always go back and investigate it all. And I go, man, this could work. I don't want to do no show about putting up young pictures of people, and then that's kind of creepy out, when he did that, But I think tomorrow,
according to Doom, Joey, I've overtaken you for the most hated.
Have I really? Well, that means I've made That means I was successful today. Then I don't know. Did I send Chad the link? I sent it to him. I don't see him here.
It's
I
not
don't know.
10 o'clock.
Oh, it's not. Oh, he comes at 10 o'clock. That's right. All right. Like I said, I had to miss my show yesterday with Poe and Chad because the laptop was being used, so I couldn't use it. And it was just I kept trying to work on the computer. The system I had to I took everything out. I redid it. I reinstalled the 11. I don't like 11, Lou. I don't like it. You know what I am? I'm a 7 guy. You know. I wish I had a Windows 7.
God, why don't you just say Windows XP? Why?
Oh, that's my first favorite one, XP. I have an SP disc. I have a 7. I got used to 10. 10 started growing on me, but I'm an XP 7 guy. My two favorites in the whole wide world. They were awesome. You know?
Oh, fucking A.
Yeah, 10 o'clock. Okay, buddy. Thank you. Vito Bandito, man. Yeah, he's giving me some great, he put some great brain waves into me as my brain gets put back in. I heard the teeth furry gave Lou $50 for that one tooth. Actually, he gave $100. He split it with me.
I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I did.
He did. He did. So I think one thing for sure, I think all eyes will be on the show tomorrow. I think people are going to see if I really. Well, I could tell you this. I don't want to show anybody. I'd go to that show and go live to the show everything that I got set up, but I don't want to do that. I did work hard. I'm glad I went back and I went in and I actually did a show. I pretended you were there on the bottom of me, and I actually start interjecting the clips and I would talk,
Okay,
and
Joey, we're gonna time that out for a second, and we're gonna pause it because we're not gonna pretend I was on the bottom of you. That just doesn't sound right.
Oh, well, you know what I mean. No, yes, there is a phone line, Vito Bandito. There is. JT, I have to get with him later on today because it's integrated with a call-in studio. I got a number. I got to pump some money into it today. I'm going to do that. Because it's a little expensive, man. So that's why we need a call screener because it's 3 cents a call, and I'm not going to be just answering the trolls. This is something that, unless anybody knows another way to go, huh?
Google Voice is free.
Yeah, but you can't have a call screener with Google Voice.
Then we don't have a call screener.
No, listen. There's no way I'm going to sit there. You think you do need a call screener? Otherwise, it will be a cake. The very first time I tried this, I got so many fucking phone calls that were so nasty. It was just
people love you.
It disrupted the show really bad. I need it to be pertaining to the show. If they want to say something bad about me, that's fine. They want to call me up and say, I got a thought, how about, whatever. But I don't want, we got to make sure that we cut down on the wasting of time to take away from the show. But anyhow, so I put a lot of work in this. I'm not done. I got a lot of stuff. But here's let me tell you how my life works. Now I have to transfer everything and back everything up into this laptop just because after I got it all done, the show done, what we're going to do tomorrow night. After I got, I did clips.
In the Streamyard, you'll be fine.
I did well. Some of it I have to put it all in Streamyard, and I don't know. You know how, like, if I went, let me just use an example. This is the old way that I would do something. I'd go to the brand, okay? I'd go to the brand, and I go down here, and if I wanted to show something that I have already here in video clip, let's say this. Let's say I want to show this. All right, so it's just going to take
at best, you got guys that are real good. Bob Levy, one of the best. Reputation impeccable. Everybody you ask about Bob is a great friend. But Bob, if you need a fucking heart that bad, just let me know. I'll get put order in for it. I'll have the guys bring it to me off a truck, all right? And we'll get it to you out to the hospital, all right? Now, Shuey, if Shuey was hurt, I saw it in his eye. He really was tearing.
How that was professionally, that look and I found a program that works really good. But now it's like if I wanted to do this, like here, if I wanted to say this was a clip and I put this up.
Hell yeah.
Someone buy this for Joey.
Yeah.
That's worth it.
someone
I
But
don't
buy
only
think
it.
if he
now.
goes,
There's
only
some
buy it
left
for him
there.
if on the
Oh,
premise
yes,
that
buy
he's
it for
going
me,
to stream
please.
live.
I
while
want to
he
go
Right.
out on the
uses
town
it.
with my
He's gonna
metal
go on the beach.
detector
Metal detector
and go
Joe.
find stuff on the
Rock
beach.
over, what sight to see. They
You're
shuffle.
muted, Joey.
Yes, now you can't do that here. Now I have nothing in this computer. I have to get everything into this computer. But when you go down, this is how you do it. It's this simple. It's like I can do chapters now. It's so it's a but you just go here and want a video file. You look for a video file and you put it, and then the video file shows up here like you're bringing on somebody on stage, and then we go with this one here, and we'll be here, the video here, and then we can stop the video and talk about it. And in the package, we could just go through the video. So I'm doing the very first El Harible show, which is about a little over a year ago. I didn't realize that he came on around the same time I came into the internet. He did. He's been around about the same amount of time as I've been. You know, I didn't realize that. As I go back and look at dates, yeah, Rocco's been, maybe he was here maybe a month or two before me. I think maybe could have been more than 60 days. But Tuki's first show was a lot better than El Harible's first show. I'll say that. El Harible had horrible, the way his lighting was. He wore the red mask. His mic was not as crisp as he is today. But there's a lot of stuff to make fun of. But Tuki, we're not trying to say I'm not trying to say Tuki's a cuck. Tuki's no talent. It's the opposite. So we just got to go break down the video and try to be presented. Here's the thing.
Joey,
One thing I know.
Failure.
Huh?
It's going to be a failure because you got me on it. I'm talentless.
Well, here, listen to me. I know all eyes are going to be watching. They're going to give me the benefit of the doubt of the first show.
Just like they're all eyes are watching right now.
I mean, it's going to be, we're getting a lot of people in here right now. We got pretty good people. It's 68 showing right now. I think we hit 75. Here's the thing. I believe it's going to be numbers that we've never seen before. But they're thinking it's going to be a lazy, Joey C. the lazy way. We're building it all up, and it's going to be, it's not this time. This is not only for them. This is for me to prove that, do I really want to do this? Can I do this? Can I present a show? Can I actually put the effort in? I made nice clips. I made a lot of clips. I found a program that was really good, and it makes it professional. I mean, it just
34, 33.
Never less than 35.
I didn't make that one, but you see how that looked really well. Mine looked pretty good. I think. Look at it.
So, at best, you got guys that are real good. Bob Levy, one of the best. Reputation and
into it, and I think that's going to go a long way on the grading scale. Well, listen, he put effort in. He's on time. He somewhat went through it pretty good. If I pull it off, I'm going to take the page right out of Rocco's history. I'm not going to burn the show out. It's going to be once a week. That's it. I don't want to overstep myself because I'm not talented. I want to take it show by show.
Talented, Joey. You got more talent than I do.
One thing I'll say that I'll give Rocco, and there's times, but here's the thing I do know about Rocco. And if you listen, he's always smiling and happy when he's talking about me, good or bad. And there's this clipping that we're going to be showing him out is, let's get back to Joey now. I love Joey. He really, truly, sincerely loves me. You understand? And I know this. He doesn't hate me. And I bring a joy to him. Like, people have tried, enough Joey C. They scream at him in his chat room. He doesn't pay attention to the chat. But he just says, nah, man, I got it. I love Joey. I mean, so he started to say I was a talent, but OJ interfered with that. Now, I wasn't going to bounce on him, but OJ gave me full carte blanche to say, no, you could talk shit about me. I don't care. You could tear me apart. I don't care. I want you to do it. And I go, no, this is the Uncle Rocco show, not the Uncle Horn show. But OJ, when Rocco was on the road saying I was a talent, OJ was like correcting him. Well, he's a character. He's a character. He's not a talent. He's a character. So Rocco's, well, yeah, you're right. He's a character. So I love you, Rocco. I hope you enjoy the show. I'm going to be doing it more than 2 weeks to the people that think I'm going to just give it up after 2 weeks. If I get that feeling of that 1 minute of where everybody was very happy with the show, I promise you, I will work hard every show. I will do it once a week. I won't burn. It's kind of like Rocco's right. You can't have 10 shookies a week and burn it out. You can't appear on everybody's channel because you got to go overshine them. And if you mess up, you look like a jackass. And then, he's so right. Rocco, he does you so well, Lou. He's got your voice down to a science. You know that, right?
Now.
Oh, my God. I thought I was right there with you. That's how good it is.
Sure. Get off his nutsack, why don't you?
I'm telling you, you got to get. Listen to me. That should be Lou. You got more notoriety in the last 2 months. You're going to be a star, Lou. Just let them make you a star, Lou. Let them make you a star.
According to these chatters, I'm never going to be a star.
Lou, if they're talking about you, good or bad, you're going to be okay. And they're talking about you, buddy. It's coming. I went and out. The minute you lit up Doom is right now is sitting in his studio, and he's right there mass collecting every Lou moment. And he is going to put together something. I only can't wait to see what he's going to do. And you should be glued to that and be honored that whether they call you this or call you that. You know what? I love Rocco when he really, and I believe he's sincere about my wife thing. He I got to give him credit. He sat there as much as he was goofing on me on Saturday. He kept repeating that do not call the Catalanos on their phone. Do not call Mrs. C. Mrs. C. really don't go out and give blowjobs. You guys stop this. I want to make this very clear. She's not a prostitute. But he did it enough to make me feel content to say, I get it, Rocco. Bob Levy finally saw something because he's going around saying I'm putting my brain back in, that I finally get it. I've always got it, Bob. I just was a lazy fucking bum. You understand? And I didn't care. And I didn't care if the product was finished, if it was even started. I just came on and I hustled what I could. But you know what? That's just not me. It's not me, because the problem that intercedes with me, and like Bob said, the one thing that he lacked, he just didn't see this as funny. Anything is funny. Once he goes and find out that it's a funny, you got to make it, even if you're not a funny guy, you got to take the humor and not be so serious. I take everything to the heart. I take what's said about me to the heart. And a lot of people really said, listen, you're a likable guy. I can't watch you anymore because some people don't like me blowing up. And some people, they can't wait till I blow up. But Rocco is just trying to steer me into winning an audience. Like, don't you think he loves the metal detector idea? I think it to be the orange is right. Make conditions. I got it on my wish list. The person that buys that and sends it, of course I'm going to use it to stream. I'm not just going to throw it in the closet. And he's 100% right. And I will agree to that. I will do a show once a week as a metal detector. I think it'll be wonderful. Me out there fucking finding shit, or who knows? Maybe while looking for metal, I'll find other things that the metal don't pick up, but I'm digging and I find things. You never know. This could be good. I thought going to do the show tape and me buying storage units would be awesome. So you guys got to understand.
Joey's Storage Wars.
It took me 15 months just to get my soul back. You guys don't understand why I did it. Peter Sky Parker is the only guy that figured it out back after 6 weeks of me on the internet. Is what I was doing when people could. Why would a guy come out like the way he does, get to chat rooms and want to fight with everybody? He's not. Nobody knows who he is. Everybody. When I remember the first 2 months, people were like, who is this fucking nut job? Who is it? This guy wants to inject fight, and I kept going harder, and then I did. But then everybody, even Bob Levy said he ain't no comedian.
No, really?
He's all over it. But even Shuley said,
with a fucking rocket brain to figure that out.
Even Shuley said the other day, there's words about me. He goes, people are saying, get rid of this guy, get him off the air. Shuley said, nah, I have Joey. I gotta have Joey. Joey, he's part of this. He's part of us. He's family. But he goes, and someone was tearing me up pretty good at chat. Shuley told me, I'll give you this. I'll give him this. He gets a lot of traction. His videos, sometimes he's good, sometimes he's bad, sometimes he's real bad. But I tell you what, no matter what he does, he gets the traction. Every one of you want to talk about him and watch it and see it, which is what the whole key was, what I wanted to do. I didn't say I was going to be good. I was going to make a show. When I came into this, I said, I'm going to be well known and I did it within 4 months. I was the most talked about guy, not just on one show. 50 shows. 50 shows a day mentioned me. I turned on shows yesterday. I never even heard, and Joey C's name was coming out of their mouth. I'm like, who are these people? So I know when I'm on, everybody's got eyes on me. Like I said, when I do the walk and talks, or I'm doing it when I got 50, 80 people in the chat room.
You know what? Why haven't you done the walk and talks lately? The weather has been glorious.
Yes,
outside.
You're right. I'm trying to do other things right now. So I'm waiting to see if I get a metal detector or I have to buy it myself. I'm waiting to see if I'm going to go back.
You don't need a metal detector right now just to go out and do a
It's cheap. It's someone was supposed to buy it for me. It's $59 for the kit. Let me see who this is. Welcome to the Cuck Show. This is the Cuck Show. May I help you?
Cuck is anonymous.
Cuck's anonymous. Hello?
I guess you don't want to get cucked.
Hello? Okay, hang on. Let's read some of the chats. We got 135 backed up. 135 chats backed up.
I closed the chat, so I can't see it.
Oh, shit. Well, that's good. That's probably a good thing. So Greg Ward says, let's not just skate past Lou saying rocket brain. Well, who do you, listen, it's me being having one of the most lax brains there ever was. I don't look at Lou as a threat. I don't look at Lou as a damaging guy. I don't look at any of that. I don't see Lou like that.
Better look at me as a threat, Joey. I'm coming for you.
I don't look at none of that.
I'm coming to be the most hated man.
Joey, surely don't mind the kidding moaning in the background. Well, Joey, surely didn't mind the what?
Joey surely didn't mind the kitties moaning in the background.
Oh, wait a minute. That's something. That's not. We got to get rid of that. That's that. We don't read that. That's something to do with that ex-producer. Come on now. Be nice, man.
You see what this chat is all about? Rehashing old shit.
Man,
fun of a man with one less tooth.
Yeah. I'm very impressed. It's like I'm getting some love today, and people are like, well, he's happy over 70 people. You're damn right. I'm happy with 70 people in here. I really am. And one thing, it's been small, but it's been consistent. We've upped it a little bit. We were steady about 40, 45 a day. Now we're in the 60s and 70s. So told me a story.
Just imagine if the 70 people that are here right now all donated $1.
Right. Yeah.
How many lives?
That was my theory about 4 months ago, Lou. It didn't pan out too well. It didn't pan out.
Of course it didn't pan out too well because all these fuckers are just a bunch of degenerate ass clowns.
At the end of the day,
they want to shit for free.
At the end of the day, everybody grifts. Everybody's got, even OJ agrees with that. We all have grift. Everybody has a different way of doing it. But the one thing that I can be true is you got to have a chat room to grift to, right? You got to have chatters to be able to grift, right? Because if you're grifting and nobody's there, you're just talking a lot of smoke and air, right? But the one thing that is very true, and I just made me a Jewish star. That's me. I'm converting to Judaism today, so
Lord.
Yeah. So the one thing I know for sure is yes, you have to have an audience to grift to. But at the end of the day, if you're going to make any serious money, you got to. It's going to come It's going to come from your chatters. And people keep saying if you just don't worry about the money and you just you'll grow.
Oh, look, we did. We just got $1 from fucking Gaseous. All right.
Oh, thank you, Gaseous. Appreciate that. Thank you. What I'm pointing is, Shuli said, I remember the days when the BS show had 40 people. The Uncle Rico show had 40 people a night. I remember when we had 20, 15. He says, I go, you even went through that? Now, Rocco didn't experience that with Tukey. He was one of the blessed ones. And that's why Rocco claims what happened to my mouse? So Rocco claims he's more talented than everybody, which I will tell you this. Rocco is very talented. He does. I mean, this guy can study your voice and he's got it down. Lou, he does you so well. It's unbelievable. I wish. I'm telling you, Lou, it's pretty damn good. But he doesn't do it in a bad way. He does it where it's funny.
Well, if you say so, why don't you show it?
Because I don't remember. I didn't clip it when I heard it. I don't remember what show it was. I just remember that day I was watching. I don't remember. It'll take me all day to find it. I think it was his last show. Which was Saturday. Yeah, it had to be Saturday. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Saturday.
It had to be. It had to be part of the Cuckers Anonymous.
But see, he didn't cuck you to the end, pretty much, you know. And he really
was
did
smart. He doesn't want to lose his audience of 3 people.
But I kind of I enjoyed that Cardiff that he got up and he let me in Cardiff have the screen. That was kind of cool with me, you know, where he kind of got up a little bit. And
you just love writing your own coattails. I've noticed.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. I just love how he let.
No one's gonna blow me better than me.
I can tell.
You know? Am I right?
Blow your own horn now. Go ahead.
Exactly. Eat your heart out, Bobby. I'm getting my brain back, Bob. I'm getting the great Bob Levy says he's just getting his brain back. He's inserting his brain back. Bob Levy's the best. And that was beautifully said. Let me go show you that part, the Levy land, where I'm getting my brain back. I think it was Mason or somebody was saying something to him. I got to remember the chatter that was saying something when that they were a little hard on me. Maybe it was Rev Fug Lee made a comment about why Bob was so hard on me about my brain.
You know, what you just did there was a very good Sylvester Stallone impression.
I did. Oh, I do. Yeah. I'm rocking. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see if I go to what Levy was. What day was that? Was that Saturday? Was that also Saturday, Levy? 4:00. Yeah, because I talked to Tom Gully in the morning. I went on Rocco's show about. Yeah, Levy's on right now. I think. Oh no, he's upcoming. He's late. 10:00. What time is it? Where you at, Rev? Oh, 4 minutes. Will you be on time? I doubt it. Yes, dear.
Welcome everyone to the show.
Who's there?
Clearwater Chad.
Okay, honey. All right. Huh?
Hey.
Hey, tell me.
How you guys doing?
How are you today, Chad?
Very good. Thanks, Rick. Glen Falls again today.
We're in Glen Falls, North Carolina.
Hi, Chad. 1 second.
Hey, good to see you guys.
Okay. You leave it open, baby. You don't have to close it. Well,
do
that, but that's not going to be. He could do that, but that's not going to be like right away. That's not true.
Yes, it is. When you don't have a lease, you're on a month.
Really?
Yes, sir.
But he has to have that hotel thing. You have to have that to make that. Right. Well, that's true too. You don't know what they're running. If they have that, then that would be very true. Well, I fucking wish he'd just make this whole top one fucking place. Wonderful. See that, Lou?
No, I don't. What's happening?
Everybody in the building hasn't paid rent except for us. We're the only ones that paid rent this month. We paid it actually 4 days early last month for this month. And he's serving everybody eviction notice but us and not going to rent no more. So it looks like we'll be the only ones in the building. Maybe he's going to turn the whole top to my palace.
Oh, my God.
Damn, he's going to kick your sister out? Oh,
yeah. Shit. Well, my sister has cause not to pay. Her place flooded 3 times and he didn't come out and fix it. And she's called him and she lost everything again. And she had to go throw all her new rug. There's 3 rugs. She's got a bad leak through the window when it rains now. When the hurricane came, they got a ton of water in there. So she has probable cause.
As long as she has the money in like a.
She does. She's got it. Yeah, she's got it. She put it in her savings account. It's untouched. This way, if she decided to go to court, she could produce the money. But the other people, they just didn't pay because they can't pay it, I guess. But so my sister's, in her case, she always pays early too, and she works hard. My sister, but I'm the one that told her I wouldn't pay fucking shit with all the problems that's going on in this apartment. And she's, I'm not going to just keep giving him not come, which is fine. You know, the guy is a slumlord. He doesn't do nothing, but I like the fact that it's not bad here. It's like, yeah, if a pipe breaks, I could go out and buy a kit in Walmart and fix the pipes underneath the sink. You know, that's pretty easy.
Your job. You're not the maintenance.
But it's not but it's easier for me to have to go through all the bullshit. But if it's anything major, he's come out. When I lost my air conditioner for a weekend, man, he sent the guy out on Sunday because I always paid my rent. He goes, you know what? I'll have the guy there tomorrow. He can't come Saturday. So I went like 1 day without it, and it was that I guess something happened to the unit. The guy had to come out. It was pretty simple. He had to drain it and put a new something in, and then it came back on. But I could have done that. But he had a guy out on Sunday. So, but they own a bunch of properties. This property's worth $2.5 million, and they're right now they bought a whole apartment complex.
That's not.
They bought a whole. Well, no, I mean, it is an excuse, but I don't like. I like when they're not around. The place is good, except for outside. And he did come and clean everything up outside. He got rid of everybody, after months of them being out there, and people could. He finally showed up one Saturday, and he had the police. He cleaned house down there. I mean, he had a heart attack doing it. He had a heart attack in the parking lot. But
there's no excuse to not get shit.
Let's let Chad. He's got to work probably. We're sitting here rambling on.
No worries. I got time. I was enjoying listening, but we'll do the weather, and then I have something to talk about in the Dabbleverse, if that's okay, Joey and Lou.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely.
All right. Here we go, guys. We're in Williamsville, New York, so we're going to do the weather in Williamsville, New York, if that's okay. 57 degrees, Joey and Lou. 0% pre-sip. The wind is at 8, and it's 48% humid.
Wow, beautiful day. That's beautiful.
It feels like it's about 75, even though when I Googled it said 57.
I like that. That's actually probably perfect weather right now.
It is. You don't need a coat. You don't even need the air conditioning or the heat. Just perfect weather.
Florida. Someone said it earlier in the chat room. After the hurricane, and there's another one brewing. I think, Lou. Another one brewing. Hurricane Oscar.
Good. Hopefully, Oscar could take me away.
And also another lady, another Nadine. I think Nadine and Oscar are on their way.
Nadine is going towards the West Coast.
Okay, good. All right,
West Coast of California.
It's been nice here in Florida. The weather, it's been nice. So I really should take advantage of it. But I've been so wound up in getting this Uncle Rocco show that I've been. Even my wife goes, she's like, the first time in a long time. She said you spent. When you got up, you went right to the computer. Food was brought to me. She said you spent probably about 40 hours of 48 hours in that computer on that Uncle Rocco. I really want to make this happen, right? And like I said, I'm not a comedian, so I can't beat Tukey when Tukey comes up with these great names and calling people or when he. But I think I get it. I think I know. I think I can go along from clip to clip and break it down and to give things about it. I got some choice words for Tukey, but we're gonna do the El Horrible. The first El Horrible show was horrible. Horrible.
Give Tukey so much props. We're gonna make him part.
Shut up, Lil.
Like, stop sucking these guys' butt crack.
You Gindaluna, whatever the hell he calls you.
Fucking Christ! Like, Jesus, you are pulling on his nuts so fucking hard.
Because they're my nuts to pull on, so I can pull on them.
Did you guys? Sorry to interrupt. Did you guys watch the Uncle Rico show last night?
I did not catch it. I was busy finishing.
I will give you guys the 30-second summation if that's okay.
Yeah, so then I'll explain to you about when my computer went down yesterday and I couldn't come on to do that, and the laptop was being used by my wife for something important, so I had no way to do it. I didn't want to come on with the phone yesterday because it's just hard with the phone with that kind of show. So
no worries.
Go ahead, buddy.
I dozed in and out because it's like a 4-hour show and it's too long, and
wow.
I'm gonna be rewriting that show for him so it's a little better quality. But anyways, Shuli, he's a good guy, but he doxed John. Shuli said that John is going to be opening up a comedy club, and I don't know if that was okay with John. So there might be a little pushback from John, when he finds that out.
Okay.
John's gonna open a comedy club, and I'm gonna learn how to fly.
That's the reports that Shuli's getting. Yeah, so I don't know.
John is really good. John is really good. Is this real, or is this just someone make it up?
Well, that's what he said. I mean, that's what he. I don't know if anyone. I can't see the chat right now, but I don't know if anyone watched the show and can confirm that. But I was half asleep. But he said he's getting reports that John's opening in real life a comedy club
here in Florida.
I can't confirm it, but that's what he said, in my opinion, on the show last night. So I can't imagine John will be happy when he if someone sends him that clip, someone like Doom or Stallion or someone.
But let me ask you a question: did John put that out himself? Because it probably was John that put it out there.
I try to watch all the John stuff, but not that I know of.
Interesting. Vince the lawyer put it out there.
Oh, maybe.
That's where the money would come from, because John ain't got no money to make a comedy club. It would have to be Vince the lawyer putting the money up. And I don't.
You really think Vince the lawyer is
invest in John? No, I don't think he would.
John, no.
John's not funny.
Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see when he usually comes on around 2:30. We'll see if he mentions it.
Has he contacted you yet from one of the channels?
Nope, he hasn't, and I know several people have given him my number, so it is what it is.
He's got your number. I made sure Clay got it. Clay got it to him, and And
I'm happy
I don't
being
know.
on your. I'm happy being on your show, Joey. You got the best show in the Dabbleverse.
Well, I don't know about that, but I appreciate that. I think one of the best shows going to be in the Dabble is that. I think we both gave our partner forewarning. He wants to enter into the Dabbleverse with a Saturday night show. We both told him the ups and downs. He's all on board, so I think that's going to be a great show.
I agree. Paul on the go. He's a good guy. Yep.
You're a great guy, John Paul, our partner, and I can say that because he doesn't treat us like anything but friends and partners. He makes us feel very comfortable at that, and I like that about him. He is a very even keel guy. He's very directed to the point, but he's a simple, laid-back guy that you love. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to let him know what coming to join me, especially with me, it's going to come with a price. And he says, "Listen, I don't care about that. Me and him had some serious talk, and you were there with us after the show. He's had some hard trolls himself in his show that he's dealt with himself. So, and with his experience as a former police officer, and yes, he retired. He's not a guy that's phony. He's not a guy that made up his career. He is 100% legit. People were calling him a crook and I assume because he has me on board as a seat. So that don't make him a crook. That's a smart man that knows if you're going to do a crime show, we might as well have the criminal element of it there as well as the forensic team. You understand? You have to have all bases covered. You know, so he's a smart guy.
Case, why doesn't he have me on the show?
Well, there could be.
I'm the criminal who hasn't gotten caught.
Well, now John went out and said we'll have anybody on the show that can contribute to the show for anything we're talking about. He's got no problem with that. So if you could bring something to the table, a good opinion or a good fact or a good lead somewhere, you will be on the show. That's no problem. John is wanting to bring a lot of people. I mentioned to him I probably would try to get Cardiff on. I asked Cardiff to come on. I think Cardiff for the Saturday show about John. I think Cardiff would be a great first guest for that show. You know, no one knows Cardiff Electric. John better than Cardiff Electric. Even Shuley and Carl don't know him better than Cardiff has really done a deep dive in John's life. You know what I'm saying? And he does it well. You know.
So he's visited the brothels John visited and all this other stuff.
Cardiff knows everything. Let me tell you something. Cardiff is on top of his game when it comes to investigating. When it comes to knowing everything about John, Cardiff. I don't think there's nothing Cardiff can answer. To be honest with you. Well, I don't think he'll hesitate to say, I don't know that answer. If you ask Cardiff anything about John, I think the answer will go right off his potato spud ass. You know what I'm saying? We got a super chat.
When is Chad Libaugh?
The Uncle Joey show needs to happen. Uncle Joey show. Me talking about myself? That would be interesting. I thought about that the other day. I said that too. I did say that. I
tried that already, Joey. You sat there and tried to do a Sunday 8-week series that only went 1 week.
I know. Well, that was going to be me trashing, but on Uncle Joey. But here's the thing. I've given so many stories out. I don't know, and people don't believe none of my shit anyhow. So what's the sense of fucking doing an Uncle Joey show? You know, they don't believe anything I say. You know what the fuck? I mean, I don't know. You know. Did you turn your phone off? No, I didn't turn it off. It's just, this is not. Let me see. Hello? Welcome to the Cuck Show. Hello? Joey's Cuck Show. May I help you? Hello? Joey's Cuck Show. What the fuck? They hang up as soon as you answer. You know? So I do want to say that we people, I guess Christina and Commissioner put up a number that was given to them the other day for a call-in number. And, that was given to them to do that. And it turned out, I guess, it's a guy that I blocked. He's been saying some horrendous things to me. And so now he's because I don't answer him. He starts calling me. So he starts texting my wife yesterday. And he's like,
oh, you both need new phone numbers, bro.
Joey is a loser, Christina. Joey can't take care of you like a man's supposed to, Christina. I could provide for you, Christina. Joey's a rat piece of shit that can't even fix your van, and I'm laughing in the background. If I want to, I got a credit score, not bad. I could go out and buy a car. I don't want the payments. You understand? I pay my bills. I got an income coming in, pretty decent income coming in, just because of my work history that I worked for 35. So people always make out that I'm this and that. He says he's a terrible father. His daughter was raised by his mother. Which I don't deny. My firstborn child at 17, when I was getting into things I didn't want my daughter to see, I did the best thing. I said, Mom, I'm just not ready to be a father. Will you help me here? And my mother said, I'll do one better. Just leave her with me and I'll raise her. And she became a college graduate. So, and this is the same mother that raised me that didn't do me so good. So, because my mother was a different woman that now she's older, she's mature, she's in her 50s.
This is what's wrong with people.
Yeah.
They want to talk shit about you not raising your first child, even though you did what was best for your child.
Did, and my child will come out. I don't talk about her. I don't make her name. She's got a beautiful family. Her husband's got a doctorate degree. They're very educated, very smart people. But you know what? One day I said, I hope you're not. And I've always was in her life. She lived in my mother's home. I was just always on the street. But she said, Daddy, let me tell you something. You're not a bum. You're not a bad person. You're a decent father. I took all your best character traits and I adapted them to make them better. And she says, so I turned all your worst ones into good ones. So I love you and thank you for giving me life. Now, her mother was she didn't really care for her mother too much. She didn't even go to her mother's funeral, but I wish she would have. I tried to talk her to go for her brothers, but she didn't. She just didn't. And, but she always said my kids could be around you. She was very leery about putting her kids around her mother for whatever reason. I don't know why. Her mom was just her mom, Her mom died at a young age, and she died of cirrhosis of the liver, and she was an alcoholic from the time I met her when she was 14 years old. When I met her, we were 14 years old together. We started dating, and she was a couple months older than me. And I got married. I got with her, and we had our first child when I was 17. So and that lasted 8 years.
Okay, so you had
3 kids.
You had 2 different women.
I've had 3. Well, I've only been married twice. My first wife was married to 25 years, and Christina 10 years. My first one, I never married her, but we had 3 children.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
my oldest boy,
4 kids in total.
No, I have 5 biological children.
5 in total. So 3 from the first woman and 2 from the other.
Correct. And then my first wife had a son that I raised. So that was, I don't call him step. And then Christina had 2 when I married her, which, one of them passed away. So, yeah. So this guy's going on. He murdered your daughter, Christina. I was even around. I was in prison. I would never give any of my children drugs. So they're going on. So then Christina says, let me tell you something. I'm going to set you straight here. I love my husband. My husband does everything perfect for me. And he goes, okay, you fucking whore. So he goes from fucking, this is how and I go, you see how bad of a troll he is? So now he goes, he starts to name calling her. And then he's texting me, and then so I turn him back on, and he goes, your fucking wife is an ugly hoe. You married an ugly. But I go, wait a minute, she's right next to me, and you're texting how beautiful and how much you want to. And then he ready for this? You ready for this? Now, these people think that there's no legal revocation here, right? Because of what he's saying. So I kept baiting him. I said, yeah, I go, are you kidding? You know, little dick boy, little dick boy. Yes! And I go, gotcha! Take the page out of Steel Toe. You're done. Because now you're going to get your, I don't care. We know it's a Google voicemail. The police have it now. They're going to trace the fucking guy's number. And he sent me a fucking dick picture. Guess what? It's illegal. So soon they'll be visiting him like they visit Steel Toe. And he's going to go back. He immediately, the number was gone. He hasn't texted me since. And I go, what's the matter? I go, what's the matter, little boy? You dumb fuck. Who's smart now? Kept calling me all the day. I go, I baited your ass really good. You sent what I wanted you to send. When they said that, I go, he did it. She goes, he didn't. She goes, that's it. Boom, we got it. You're done, motherfucker. You want to be a troll? You'll never troll on the internet again when you go to fucking prison, bitch. That's
where he belongs, in prison, yep.
Exactly right. And if anybody gets that, that's going to jail because I turned it in.
Yo, my regular.
So if you want to fucking think about fucking calling my phone and you want to harass me and you want to keep doing what you're saying and think it's not criminal, Send those fucking naked photos. Go ahead. And I promise you, you'll get a visit like fucking Steel Toe did. I promise you. I promise you. I got a lot up my sleeve. The fuckers want to. It's my turn to give back to all the fucks that have fucking demoralized me, have went after my children, who went after my fucking wife on a daily basis and fucking make that woman. They call her every fuck. It's my turn, bitches. My fucking turn now.
That's right.
Okay?
Tell them who's got.
We're gonna show you what I'm fucking made of.
You got a dick.
Okay? That dumb fuck fell for it, hook, line, and say, "Huh, Mark? Oh."
You got
That's
another
right.
man's penis pic. You are such a.
He wanted to show me how much bigger he was than me. I go, how the fuck you know how big I am, bitch? You never seen my cock. You see what I'm saying? But he fell for it. What can I say? And you know what? I go, oh boy, did you watch the Steel Toe incident? What happened to him when a naked picture was sent? You can't do that. You can't. That is bad. What you did. Not only the ungodly things you're saying, and you're threatening me. I hope I die. That's the problem. Everybody thinks they're protected under these YouTube policies. They're not. You're not. It's just nobody gives a fuck about initiating what can be done. And I have been about that for the last 9 months. And you know what? I just don't like to. I don't like to make trouble. I don't. It's not me. But you know what? These fucking trolls don't want to stop. They want to keep coming after me and keep me like this little bitch ass shit here. You know what? What do you want? You fucking homosexual fucking bitch, huh?
Yep,
What do you want?
They will learn the hard way, Joey.
Exactly. This is 24/7. When the minute I turn that live button on, it's nonstop. This phone. I don't even answer my phone anymore. It's every 30 seconds, 12 hours straight a day. And one by one, I'm going to find out because they're getting smart now. They're not putting no number because they know. I read up on it. Nobody can hack a Google Voice unless you're a fucking supreme hacker. But the police can get the information if it's due to going to be a commission of a crime. They can get all the information. Promise you that. And I don't care if you tell me it's my Google Voice, you dumb fuck. You're never going to know who I am. Wrong. The fact that I got it is all they need.
Yep.
Yeah, because your Google Voice number is most likely linked to your real number.
And once they get the IP address, they're going to go right to the fucking house and arrest him on charges for fucking soliciting fucking nude photos to me. Okay?
Yep.
So fuck him. You'll be convicted as a fucking pedo, in the fucking system. He'll have to register the rest of his motherfucking natural life with every place he goes, and it'll be known, it'll be out to every neighbor that he's a fucking pedophile.
People like that belong in prisons. That's why we have prisons. Nice 8x8 cell.
Well, fuck with me and think I'm dumb. Just think I'm a fucking dumb motherfucker. Know the law better than anybody. Trust me on that.
I would recommend you do because you like to break it.
I have broken it. I broke the law. I've never denied that. I have broken the law. I have.
You're a criminal.
You know, and that was a part of my life that the book is gone. It's buried. Jesus Christ, I'm legitimately a senior citizen here. You understand? I've got to change my life. I want to change my life. I want to be, you know, I'm going to do away with my number. I've had it a long time, but I might as well just not even turn my phone on. You know what I'm saying? So it's just sad. Can I help you? Yeah, that's what I thought. All they do, they just want to hang up. Immediate answer to hang up. That's all they do. That's all they do. Look at
definition of a coward.
Exactly. A fucking coward. That's what I can tell you. You're a coward. You're saying all this stuff about my wife. Why don't you come and show me you're a man? Come and talk to me about it. Come to my face and tell me everything you're telling me and this, that. Just like one guy, I knocked on your door at 12 o'clock, you didn't answer. Bitch, I got cameras all up and down. I see who comes to the fucking door. You didn't come here. You didn't fucking come here. Okay? And if you think the group of your show, the people that are in that show, I'm afraid of, these guys go put guns in their mouth. They put a gun in their mouth. They got to show they put a gun in their mouth. Wonder what'll happen if I put this gun in my mouth and pull the trigger. Pull the trigger, dumbass. Pull the trigger and see what's going to happen when you put it in your mouth. I like to see that on live air.
Yeah.
There's no bullets in the gun. That's why they're doing it.
And then I linked them back to some other people in the Dabbleverse that used to do shows with this guy. And it was interesting to see who was on that show, his earlier show. He thinks he goes, yeah, he does want a piece of me. Well, bring your young, drunk, fucking drug addict, punk ass here. I waited all day Saturday. You didn't show up, and you're never going to show up. You won't do it. That's right. Bring it. You ain't going nowhere, homeboy. I know exactly what area you're in, and I got a lot of friends in that motherfucking area. All I gotta do is pick up the phone and say, go fuck with those guys, and it'll be done. You understand? So, you're talking about a county where I spent a lot of time in jail. Okay? So go for it. I got a lot of friends on the street over there. I wish you'd bring it. If you're gonna do it, no, they just want to ride the coattail. That's all they want to do. Because they ain't worked for them in the last fucking 2 years. They're in the same spot they were 2 years ago. So now they need somebody like me to fucking get them involved in the Stableverse because they want to make known now so they can climb. It's all clout chasing. That's all it is. And I don't give a fuck. I'll help anybody. I'll help anybody because people help me. Point is don't think that I'm just some fucking dumb fucking schmo. Okay? The great Bob Levy.
Again with the fucking
Clip it, Doom. The great Clearwater Chad, everybody. A great man. This is a great man who had Buffalo-style pizza the other day. I was so jealous. I wanted to jump to the screen and eat that fucking pizza with you. I'm like, Jesus, that looks so good, man. Oh, my God. My mouth was watering for that pizza. You know?
We'll have to get you out to Buffalo someday, Joey.
Yes, I would love to come down there and hang out with you.
Yo, my regulators. You are listening to Joey C for $2 by Ryan A.
I mean, you say Coach Game, baby? Hang on. It's been nonstop, the calls. They keep hanging up. Okay, it's let's see. Oh, is it this one? That one? From them?
Yeah. Just can't read it.
Oh, you can't read it. 124 427. Love you, no problem.
Getting that Uber ready for me, folks.
Well, those people better watch out because we'll be forwarding those phone numbers to Poe on the go, folks.
I got it already, man. I got it already. I can't believe how I baited him and he fell for the trap. It goes to show you how immature he is, how he's all mouth. And I said, listen, son, you're a boy. As far as I'm concerned, you're just a little boy talking. So if you could just do 1/10 of what you write me and just come here or be a man and tell me who you are, talk for real, and let's go face to face on a video. Let me see who you are. Tell me this shit. You won't. And or stop being a fucking idiot because you're an idiot. Okay? You know, every guy that thinks they got a big cock thinks that's what a woman wants. They want the big one. You know what? Women might want it for one thrill, but I know a lot of women say too big is not good. Too big is just there's no, you can't do nothing with it. He's got to lay there while she does all the fucking work. They don't like that. Trust me. So I'll take my nice above average fucking cock, and I'll continue what I do every night. Is I have a woman I can make love to every night, without no question, and I'll continue to keep putting notches in my belt with the woman I love, and you can keep fantasizing about it. That's where we'll leave it at that. So, you know, that's the way we'll leave it. You know.
Joey's talking about a Vienna sausage, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. So,
And if you don't have a big whatnot, you got to drive a Mercedes Benz.
That's correct. That's correct. Because then you're somebody if you have a Mercedes Benz. You know, I was sympathizing with Paul the other day when he said he has owned BMWs in his past, and I've owned a couple of them. And when you buy them used, you got to try to look because they're pretty good cars on the road if they're mechanically sound. But when they do start going bad, it is very expensive for each part you have to replace on a BMW. It could be very expensive. But I found a BMW junkyard that's strictly just BMWs out in Arizona. It's all the guy has is hundreds and hundreds of old BMWs. They don't sell no other part, just BMW. They're in Phoenix area. And they started with one car. I was talking to the guy. I said, how'd you start? He goes, I started with one car in my backyard. I bought a broke down BMW. I parted it out. I killed it. I went and bought 3 more, put them in my yard. And then I was able to buy 10. He goes, I had to get a lot. He said, then the next thing you know, we got a partner. And he goes, now we got, I think he said he had 2,500 BMWs and parts in the back of their acre, wherever they got their place. But that's how he started. He said the very first, he put little ads in this back in 20 years ago when you could write 30 years ago when you had the little ads in the back of the little newspapers and, you know, you had the 800 number and he said it went very well. The very first one he parted out, he did very big numbers. And he said, well, I invested that right back and bought some more. And he goes, they went quick. He said he couldn't keep the parts. And then he knew that was his life of the business he wanted, and he's guy's got to be a millionaire by now. He's got to be a multi-millionaire. Him and his partner by now, I would imagine. There was this. Dick Ulick says there's no too big for Mrs. C. Yeah, you're right. JBX was too big. Right, Dick Ulick. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I can promise you this, Dick Ulick. I can promise you that. My wife doesn't leave my side 24/7. You understand? 24. We shower together. We do everything together. You understand? So I can assure you. And my wife's never, ever talked
shower
filthy.
together. They don't
never
fit in the shower.
Well, no, you're right. I've gotten kind of large, so I kind of I don't fit in there no more with you. I really don't. But she doesn't care about that. So, but yeah, you're right. Because I need to get a bigger place now because I'm getting bigger, so I got to get a bigger place. But she don't talk filthy. She doesn't. You don't hear no nasty talk about. She doesn't talk. She doesn't like using the words like that kind of nature. And people just go on and make that about her. She laughs at it. It doesn't bother her. It bothers me. And that's what she goes. Why do you just even feed it to? I don't give a fuck because I know I'm not that. And I go because it just irates me. They know she does. But the bottom line is they're not trying to get to her. They're trying to get to me. They want this reaction. But see, all they got to do is come to my face and say it to my face, and they'll get all the reaction they want. It'll be taped live. Me fucking, oh my God. You want to see reaction? Just come to my fucking face and say one thing about my wife. That's all I want you to do. And I promise you, make sure the night before you get with all your loved ones. You get with all your loved ones and you make a will of intestine. Because unless there's going to be someone here that's going to protect you to pull me off of you, I don't care how big you are. I don't care. Go ahead. If you want to react, if you're looking for reaction, I'll give it to you. That's the best way you're going to get reaction. So that's show that you're a man.
Yep.
Okay?
That's a fact.
That'll be the way you'll get your reaction. I promise you that. And it's probably not going to be good for both of us. It's going to turn out bad for both of us. I promise you that. So there you'll get your fucking nut for a month on that one. Okay, so go right ahead. I encourage people to do that. I really do. I don't threaten. I don't go around and fucking by people's house. But I've had enough where you could say, just come and be about it now. Quit talking about it. Come be about it. My address is 4925 East Broadway Avenue, Apartment C, Tampa, Florida 33605. Book it, clip it, and know it. All you got to do is when you get the parking lot, yell for me, and I'll be there right down in the motherfucker. We can discuss whatever you want. Okay? I'm going to show you what a real man is. What a real man is.
That's right.
Okay?
And I bet no one even has the courage to I bet no one even has the courage to show up. The only thing that's going to happen is you're going to get a couple packages from Vinny.
I've gotten a couple packages from Vinny already. He sent me a one for 7-Eleven with condoms, petroleum jelly, Midol, and one other thing I got from him one night. So, yeah, I got that from Vinny.
Wow.
I got somebody calling and breathing in the phone now at night. They don't even know how to jerk off right. They sound like they can't even jerk off right on the phone.
Wow.
It's sad. I get it. I laugh. They think that I make them their life, and you don't. I laugh at you guys. I get angry because it's pretty easy to provoke me. Not as easy as it was 25 years ago, but you want the reaction. You're looking for that nut. All you got to do is come to 4925 East Broadway Avenue, Apartment C, Tampa, Florida, 33605, and you'll get what you want, the dream of your life. Okay.
Flip it, Doom.
They can use that. Apartment's a fucking strip mall. Use my address. I don't give a fuck. I
No
don't give
one's
a fuck.
gonna-
Illegals can use it. Someone's
These
using my social
cowards-
security now.
These cowards aren't going to have the courage to show up, Joey.
They will never show up. Not one of them. So, and if they do, they'll just make me a happy guy. You'll give me the biggest joy of my life if you do. Because then
What is your address again, Joey? I'm gonna write it down.
4925 East Broadway Avenue, Tampa, Florida.
You don't have to write it down. It'll be on 30 Failing Shows pretty soon.
Right now, I'm right across the street from Amscott, McDonald's, Checkers, the banks next door, I've got bums out front. You'll see the hair salon. You'll see the guy that sells washer and dryers. You'll see the old restaurant with a bunch of holes in the windows with shit all over the floor. And then if you go across, you could Kentucky Fried Chicken. And we got the poor supermarket across the street. What's it called? What's it called, Lou? What do they call that one?
You save?
You got Save a Lot. You got that.
Save a Lot.
I got that. I got my busted van out front.
Sounds like I might have to make a trip to get some KFC with Joey, folks.
Yes!
What do you think about that?
KFC and I. Yeah, we'll have the fries. They're very good.
Maybe some checkers too.
That's Lou's favorite place.
Salty.
You just got Lou, but you talking
right.
KFC. Wow.
All three of us. Big bucket of chicken.
But all in all, I gotta say is I'm just happy with the
400-pound life.
I'm happy with the people that I do have. I'm very grateful and I love you guys. 69. We hit number 69 right now. It's 69. Do you want to shine? 69. Yeah. Well, Kahuna is a great guy. I mean, he's a different cat. He's I'm never not gonna knock Kahuna. I don't knock Kahuna as far. It's just two different personalities that probably would have wound up in a bad way. So it went to the right way where it needed to be. Okay, so. But I wish him nothing but the best, you know. Me and him were actually in a chat room talking the other day, in Bob Levy's chat room, and people go, wow, mark this day, Joey C. and Kahuna talking in the chat room. What do I don't hate the guy. I don't even dislike the guy. I think he's a hothead just like me, you know. He was raw like me, and we made a couple mistakes, and that's it. And we learned from those mistakes, you know. Joe, don't pay Lou a penny. I don't, yeah. I don't pay him in pennies. You're 100% right. You got it right finally, Lou. He got it right. Joe don't pay Lou in pennies. I don't. I don't. Lou the Blob. That's a good one, Lou the Blob. I like that one, Lou the Blob. That's pretty good.
Anyone that makes fun of Lou is an enemy of Clearwater, Chad. I want to make
there we go.
Clear.
I see Frank Amadeo giving you a phone call soon here, Lou. Listen to that, man.
You're under the protection of Frank Amadeo. You're correct.
That's it. But you know what? We always just smile and take it with stride, and I'm really excited about tomorrow night. I'm really excited about the turnout. If I can get a hold of JT, I'll have to do that this afternoon. Obviously, we don't live in the same place, but we'll have to do it either through video or however he wants to do it. I'll give him the information. He claims if I got it set up, he could do all the call streaming, and he knows how to do all that. So I'll let him handle that. I mean, it's no big deal. I trust JT. You know, I don't. For when it comes to the show, and because he's also the call screener for Rocco, and he sent that into Rocco. You want to hear a funny thing? Guess who I might be call screening for? And Rocco goes, well, let me guess. And I mean, and it's great, and it's going to be a great little thing because Rocco is such in good spirits about it. He's excited for it. I'm excited for it, and Rocco, I just want you to know, buddy. I want you to know this bud's for you, baby. And this going to go out with this for you. Thank you for the super chats, whatever we got. I want to thank Clearwater Chad. Hit your plugs. And we're going to go out dedicating to Rocco a great tune on my trumpet. But Chad, you take it to your plugs, buddy.
Oh, just if anyone wants to visit my channel, there's great content of the ultra legendary Stutter and John and Frank Amadeo and a bunch of other people. And Joey C visits my channel. We have a great channel. We have a lot of fun working with Joey C and Lou the God and Poe on the Go.
And please tune in to Poe on the Go. He does a lot of stuff that he doesn't do with Chad and I that he did mention. He mentioned I got up a little early this morning, watched a little bit of it where he mentioned that he would, if I'm available, he would have me on those. Saturdays we're going to be talking Dabbleverse stuff on Poe on the Go with Chad and I and about Stutter and John. People sent me I got a message saying that I thought John did get 100,000 from Sharon Stone. That's what John said. The guy said I was wrong. It was 30,000. Well, I always went by what John said. I never went back and checked the facts on that. I always just went with what John said, which probably I should have checked a few things on facts. But there's a lot of stuff I don't memory wise. Like I said, I'm not good at remembering things too good. I even mostly the stuff I did yesterday or a week ago. I could find something.
Yeah, the
30
basic
years.
idea.
Yeah. Well, John did say repeatedly it was 100,000, but I think he sued for 100,000. I guess is what happened. I think he only settled for 30. But this is what the man. I haven't checked out his facts either. He could be wrong. He could just be trying to bait me too. I don't know if they're factual or not. I could be right. He could just be trying to get me to say the wrong thing. You know, you never know. You have to check everything out. I really don't give a fuck. The fact that John got almost beat up by fucking Sterling's own bodyguard, and he was dumb enough to steward, and they were dumb enough to pay him. I really don't give a fuck about Stuttering John. I really don't. I had my fill with him. I was with him. I did things with him. I went through all that. I don't care. I care about Bob Levy. This is who I care about, Bob Levy. I care about Clearwater Chad. I care about Mason in Portland. I care about Doom. I care about Pool Scam Sam. I care about my partner Lou. I care about the great Kai Boccaccio. I care about Mrs. C. I care about Spider. I care about everybody that comes every day and fucking sits here from morning to night with us when we do shows. I care about Poe on the Go. I care about the future of what we're gonna do with the shows. I care about Rocco, Chucky, El Horrible, Orange, Cardiff, all my people in the Dalverse that have been good, fun, and make good jokes on me and have fun with me. I love everybody. I'm not a hateful person, but I am an evil fucking person when I'm cross to the bone of too much. And then I can't promise you what could happen. I don't threaten. I don't dox purposely. I've done it accidentally. For the most part, 97% of what I talk about out of my mouth is true. Yes, I have told a few lies in my past, but I did it for valid reason. My wife is not a whore. She don't suck dick, only my dick. You understand? And she does it very well. So if you want to fucking keep doing that, that's fine. We're going to laugh all the way. Runko Rocco show tomorrow night. Lou is my co-host. We're ready, prepared. Already, I'm going to redo it again today 10 more times. I'm going to go in there and pretend I'm doing the show as I present. I'm going to really put the time in this. I'm looking forward to it. We love you guys. Now kiss my ass. And Bob, we go out on you. Lou, you can hit that button.
And Mike Barzar, fuck you, Mason, fuck you, Doom, and fuck you, Rochi. You could all kiss. You all suck, especially Mason. Mason sucks. Doom is a crook. You all suck. Suck. Mason sucks. All the ducks. Mason sucks. All the ducks. Fuck Happy Godling. He's another duck. Go fuck your mama, you ugly fucking witch.
Pool Scam Sam, we love you. Clearwater Chad, we love you. Rochi, we love you. Vito Bandito, we love you. Happy Gaza, we love you. Vito Bandito, Scar Chunster, we love you, brother. Mason, we love you. Mike Shitty Internet, I love you, brother. You're on top of the game, brother. Anybody I miss, I love you. Thank you.
Lou,
I love you, Lou. I love you, buddy.
Fuck you.
Everybody, thank you. Good day.
Great.